Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and I thought for sure I was going to have a much more drama-filled episode this week because there's actually a wildfire about 5 or 6 miles from my lot where I'm currently standing, and what you're seeing behind me is a mixture of smoke and some marine layer. It's usually kind of foggy up here this time of day anyways, but there's some smoke mixed in with it. It's not too bad really. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I thought the sky would be brown and just awful. But it's actually not too bad. You can taste a little bit of the smoke in the air, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. Last summer was just awful with the fires up in British Columbia, and it left ash and junk everywhere. You can see on my nice white new camper cover, no ash up there, so I was pretty happy. I thought for sure that was going to be totally stained with ash. What wasn't as lucky were my lilies, which got eaten by the elk. Not the end of the world because they were done blooming anyway. The camera picks this up okay, but that's an elk footprint right there. And you can see they get right up next to my solar panels. They did wipe out one of my sprinklers. I had to hunt all over the hillside for that to put it back in place. I really need to bury my sprinkler lines because it's the second time they've tripped on them. Probably need to bury my solar power head. What I showed you all the new leaves on my apricot tree? Yeah, they got it again, so I'm going to have to... It's one of those things you're at the hardware store and you're like, there's that thing I was supposed to remember. Yeah, it's fencing for this. So last week, Carolina Chris Outdoors, in his Canteen Cup cooking video, paid some homage to Scout for Life's channel. Both those channels are really good. I'll leave a description down in the doobly-doo. Check those out. And what he did is he had beans for breakfast, which I guess is a traditional English breakfast. So I hadn't thought to myself, I don't know if I've ever had beans for breakfast, and since I'm up here and I don't really have much, I didn't bring any food with me, I went digging in the pantry and found some beans. Now mine's a little different, definitely not your traditional English beans, got some pulled pork in there, but should be delicious, so let's get her fired up. All right, we got the beans going in the pan. I thought I was recording myself pouring them in there, but I guess nobody's going to be at a huge loss for not watching me pour beans into a canteen cup. Well, I got to say, I hope the wind shifts pretty soon because it is really starting to get more smoky, and I think it's giving me a headache. Maybe the headache is I need a haircut. Well, that was pretty quick. It only took a couple of minutes for this to get bubbling hot. Let's see if I can't go and burn my mouth. All right, let's give these a go. Still pretty hot. Let them cool down a little bit. Ooh. It's actually not bad for breakfast. These are good. I've had them before. Let's see if I can't get a little chunk of... It says pulled pork. It's more like hint of pulled pork. Well, that's going to do it for this week. Hope you enjoyed my quick and easy Canteen Cup cooking, and y'all take care.